Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I hope everybody's enjoying your Tuesday. Oh, I forgot to cut the music off. Hold on a minute. Lord have mercy, what am I doing, child? Oh, sorry about that, y'all, honey. I was trying to multitask, okay? Hey, Brian. This is what an off day looks like. Messy titles and good content. Thank you, Brian. Hey, Red Vines Popcorn, how you doing? Hey, Miss Angie, how you doing? Hey, everybody in the clouds, how are you guys doing today? I hope that you guys are enjoying your day. I had to come on real quick, honey, between things that I had to do. I need to get it out, get done, get with it, and go. Okay? Hey, Almighty Isis. But I had some things I wanted to do some commentary on. Hold on, y'all. Let me take Miss Eartha Kitt down from here. Uh Where is she, honey? Where is Miss Eartha? Y'all know I love me some Eartha Kitt. If you didn't know, you know now. This content is for entertainment purposes only. It is what it is, right? So anyway, uh, I was running it back, so to speak. Ha ha. Okay, catch. I was going through the videos and I seen a recurring theme starting to appear. Like y'all, please like the video. Thank you, Brian. Please like the video. Please share the video if you care. You know what I mean? And so anyway, there's a recurring theme going on around here, and the recurring theme is I've been hearing the word bully here lately, right? And so I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so I heard the Heart of Philadelphia over there calling Reed a bully, calling Brianna a bully, right? So I'm assuming she, from what I heard, because like I said, I'm going through these videos. Okay, whether you like the Oracle or not, the Oracle is going to get the content. If she want to know something, she gonna click on the channel whether she like you and whether I, appreciate the channel's holders actions or not, right? It is what it is. It's all content. It's all content for me, right? So anyway, I don't play the network game. I don't play the frenemies game. I don't play whatever. It's about the content for me. I don't know none of y'all like that for real. Anyway, right? So anyway, so she's calling Brianna a bully, talking about Brianna in reference to some girl named Mia. Now I don't know nothing about. Is this Mia girl? Is she a new content creator over here, or is she just somebody on somebody's panel, right? And so they said that that Brianna was bullying the girl because she was pretty. And I also heard that Seven had some words to say in reference to Brianna. And I guess a couple of people over here, she feels like, from what I understand, she feels like pretty girls are bullied over here by some people or something like that. I'm like, okay. So anyway, that's what I heard. And so I guess Reed felt like Brianna was bullying this girl named Mia, and somebody tell me who she is, right? So, like I said, is she dropping content over here, or is she just on the panel, right? So, anyway, nevertheless, right? So, here's the thing. I think we need to differentiate from bully and mean girl. Okay, there's a difference, right? Now, some of you may realize, I know Brian remembers. Y'all please hit the like button if you don't mind, right? I'm sure that a couple of people around here remember Red Vines, Miss Angie Bryant, even Almighty Isis. Y'all remember when they used to call the Oracle a bully, right? So they were using the wrong terminology. The Oracle is not a bully. The Oracle is a mean girl. There's a difference. I've been a mean girl all my life. Okay? I'm not even really a mean girl. I'm just really blunt, right? And some people can't take people that are really blunt. They don't understand it, right? So I think in reference to Brianna and the conversation about her being a bully, she is Lemon's mod. Oh, she was audio modded. Oh, okay. Thank you, Red Vines. Because now when it come to Lemon, y'all know I don't hit that panel. I don't even red ball over there unless I have to. And most of the times I don't even have to. We're gonna talk about Lemon's live too. Somebody put the title of my video in the chat, right? Because I referenced the word for the day, and it was a content form, right? And I want to talk about that. And this is reference to Lemon's Mod and something that KRN had to say, right? So here's the thing. Excuse me. When it comes to, I got a cold. Yeah, I got a cold. One day it's 30, 20 around here, and one day is 70, right? Thank you, Almighty Ice Zero. Thank you. Where did they got? Yep, thank you, Mom. Thank you, Almighty Ice. So anyway, when it comes to Brianna, you guys have to realize, guys have to notice. If you've been around here for a while, you will know that when it comes to Brianna, when she gets changes in her life, she gets a certain type of way, right? Now I heard Brianna also giving the 1-2 to R&Y, right? And you have to realize that when it comes to Brianna and these internet relationships, she feels some kind of way about that, right? Now, as far as this Nia girl goes, I don't know what the deal was with that. I didn't hear it. Uh, is it possible that she was trying to mean girl her? Uh, yeah, it's possible. You know what I mean? People will try it. You know what I mean? And but there's a difference between a mean girl and a bully. Do I see Brianna as being a bully? No, I really don't see that. So I don't know why Reed felt like she was a bully because she was, I guess, talking a certain type of way. Y'all know Brianna get that tone on her, honey, and she would speak slowly and calmly like Jay Wilson, and she would be real nice, nasty, right? Hey, Bird, how you doing? So I don't think the term for her is bully. I think the term is either mean girl tendencies or nice, nasty, right? And so anyway, I'm assuming that's what she been doing around here, right? She clearly got more time on her hands. Okay. She clearly, and when she has something negatively impacting her personal life, in my opinion, okay, she will come down here to the beef sector, and it would reflect on her commentary, right? That's the way I see it. Now, if it's anything else that's going on, y'all gonna have to let me know. But I gotta clean my glasses. Y'all hold on a minute. But that's the way I see it. That's what I see going on. And they also said that now I didn't see it, that Rick Reed, yeah, we gotta talk about him too. That Rick Reed said he flagged her channel and he'll flag it again, and she didn't give him no smoke, just like she didn't give hey Kiki, how you doing, love? You want me to drop the link? Okay, Kiki ain't gonna let me finish my content, y'all. Okay, but I'm glad he said that. I'm glad you said it early, Kiki, cause child, I got something to do today. Hold on. Maybe he got something to add to the content, right? But we gonna let y'all know I don't mind dropping the link for Kiki, child. Hold on. Here you go, Kiki. There you go. Hit it when you want to. Hey, Hypnotic. Ooh, Hypnotic. I got you. I got something for you, girl. Right. So anyway, uh, I dropped the link, Kiki. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't agree with the correct term being mean girl, right? I mean bully, right? And so, like, as far as the Rick Reed thing goes, he said he flagged her. Did he say he flagged Lemon as well? Hold on, y'all. Let me see if it's Kiki. Let me put my thing up. This child. Is this you, Kiki?
Yeah, I just
Hey,
wanted to
love.
ask. Good morning. How you doing this morning?
All right.
That's good. I mean, I just wanted to ask you. Did you ever talk about this situation with King Roman and the so-called straight men saying that the reason why the beef sector was popping, and I'm basically talking about Octavius.
I
Did
was
you talk
getting to
about
that.
that?
I was going to talk about that that's why I said my title, Mean Girls versus Whiny Boys. But what do you feel about that? Since we can skip over to that. What you feel about that?
I mean, I feel like I wouldn't have even entertained it. Like
Mm-hmm.
as a real straight man, I ignored it, but I understood what he was saying because it seems like these men want to be straight, but then they come in the gay sector saying they the reason why a gay sector is thriving and they the reason why it's making money and stuff like that. But then you get mad when the gay men call you gay. But
Well,
you
see
just
what the.
said,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead, Kiki. No, you go ahead.
But you just said that you made Day Sector pop, but you a whole straight man.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, in my opinion, you got a whole lot of leftovers, right? I know he called out ZX. He called out ZX, Octavius, and shit. Who was the other person?
Vic.
Big Damone, right? I was listening to the African Heartbreaker over there, and she said that Vic Damone responded, right? So I didn't listen to his response. I don't know what he said. Do you know what he said?
No, I didn't listen to his. ZX and him responded,
Oh yeah, I
and
never hear
Octavius
ZX one.
responded on Lemon Panel last night, and he
Well, let me
was
talk
more
about
angry than
Octavius, right?
anybody.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, what did Octavius say? First
Well,
of all,
he just was saying that he never said that he made the beef sector, even though he did say that him and what is it, conscious something.
I don't
You
know.
you remember that other guy, conscious
That used
somebody
to be
named
in the
conscious.
Umar sector, that conscious energy guy. Is that
No,
him?
it's conscious the gay guy.
Oh, oh,
He got the
oh,
long hair. It's
oh,
conscious
with the hair.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, him.
yeah. What he got
So
to do with him?
oh, he said him and Conscious the one that made the beef sector pop because he did an interview with him and somebody named Star and Marie and all of that, and
Mhm.
that ain't really have nothing to do
That
with the
don't
beef
have nothing to
sector.
do with the invention of the B sector. Hey, Brianna. Brianna, I
Right.
know you at work. I wish you could hit the link, but I was talking about you, girl. That don't have nothing to do with the B. He over here inventing shit. Let me tell you about Octavius, right?
Go
Somebody like
ahead.
that. I heard, and I'm glad you said that, right? Because we can go on to the Whiny Boys part, right? Yeah, Conscious TV. Thank you, Black Pearl. Uh, when it comes to somebody like Octavius, he has always been, to me, it seemed like he has always been an outsider, right?
Right.
Oh, good. Let me drop the link for Brianna, okay? Because
Hey
I had
Bree.
something I wanted to ask her. But we're gonna talk about Octavius. Don't go nowhere, okay?
Okay.
Because I want to talk to him, and you know more about him than I do. But this is just my observation of this fool, right? The nerve of this nigga, right? Okay, Brianna, I dropped the link, baby. It'll be real quick.
I know this gonna be
But
good.
as far as Octavius go, he's always been an outsider. He want to be one motherfucker that fit in. You know them kind of dudes, right? He
Yep.
want to find somewhere to fit in, right? Now I don't know what the hell he is talking. He been all around the world. First, the last time I heard, he said he came. He was over there with Wiley when the beef sector got started. Now
Correct.
it's on to Conscious TV. I'm like, what? Now everybody know that the beef sector got started just like Mother said the other day when it came to the Maddie and Kaya, who was on Maddie's side, who was on Kaya's side, and I remember it was VS and then it was Sean Bradley and all of them and all that. Now this is the story that I've always heard, right? Because I wasn't over here then in the beef sector inception. I am not a what do you call it? I am not a OG, right?
Yeah,
I
you came
came
from
in here.
Kanika.
Yeah, well, actually, I came from the old black sector and the entertainment sector, right? And
Okay.
part of the Kanika sector. I don't feel down that rabbit hole again, Kiki. I really have. But anyway, uh, he is really. I think he halfway trolling, and he halfway thinking that these new people don't know nothing about him. I also heard, I know I was going to say, I heard KRN saying he referenced something about Octavius mentioned something about MGTOW, right? Now,
Yeah,
not only would they have somebody like him, would not have somebody like him in the manosphere, they sure wouldn't have nothing like. Is he saying he started MGTOW? Because nigga,
that's
I
what he
know more
said.
about Big. He did he really?
Yeah.
Wow, for real? No,
Yep.
sir,
That's
you
what he
did not
said.
start no damn MGTOW. Okay, MGTOW was made popular by Angry Man, this guy named Angry Man, and this man they called the Old Sage. I can't think of his name, but we called him the Old Sage, right? I done got
Yep.
into it with all of them.
I
I
remember
ain't
Angry
never heard of
Man.
Octavius in the old black sector. Okay, I ain't never heard of Octavius over around there with Angry Man and MGTOW. See, he wanted them wannabe niggas, right? I really ain't even never heard of him when he was in the conscious, supposed to be in the conscious sector over there either, right?
Right.
Brianna, I dropped the link if you want to hit it. So I don't know. So now he over here, he done invented the wheel and he done invented beef sector, right? These people over here don't know nothing about no damn MGTOW. Just like they really don't know a whole lot about the manosphere, right? So you
Right.
want to be niggas. That's all you is. You want to be counted somewhere. So you over here, not Obsidian Red Vines. It was the other one. He always used to talk about child support, and he used to reference oh, what is that man's name? Hold on, let me see if it's Brianna. Anyway, he ain't started no damn MGTOW either, right? We don't even want to talk about that. But he wanted and want to be. I want to fit in somewhere. I got to get in. Is it you, Brianna?
Yeah, this is me.
I want to get in where I fit in. So I don't know
I
what the hell
agree.
he talking about. I don't even
Hey,
know why anybody be paying him fucking attention. He's an idiot.
I
Okay,
was talking about
Octavius.
yeah, I still to this day don't understand that conversation, like of why people even entertained him with that.
Right.
But
Yeah. It don't even make sense. Like
yeah,
this don't have nothing to do with the beef sector. You can't even speak about the black sector, the old black sector, and things like MGTOW and the ministry. You can't even speak about that properly because you an outsider. You a wannabe nigga. I'm more MGTOW and goddamn ministry than you are, nigga. I ain't never heard of you over there. What is he talking? Just like I ain't never heard of you over here to the girl Kiki. What is he talking about? So why don't anybody take
Exactly.
him seriously?
well, we
Then
knew about him through Rod Rex. We knew
yeah,
him as
oh yeah, that's right. The
as
Rod
Frank.
Rex. Yep, I
Yeah,
forget that.
he
Yep,
reinvented himself with Kiki, but we remember
yeah.
him as Rod Rex sidekick.
You know what? You're right about that. He was the one like calling the jail and stuff, right?
Yes, like he was the one that was on the panel with him when he got arrested the first time.
You right about that. See,
On
I
the
even
second
forgot
time,
about
actually,
that.
the second time when he was at the hotel, it was
Mm,
um,
Vic.
him and Vic on that panel with Rod Rag, and then when Rod went to jail the second time, that's when they fell out.
mm. But damn, I ain't forgot about that, Brianna. I really did. So anyway, girl, but as far as Octavius, and I don't know what the hell ZX be talking about and Victim on. Now, when it comes to the conversation that KRN had, this ain't why want you up here, Brandon, but let me get it out since we're talking about them, right? Because he
Right.
brought up Victim on, Octavius, and ZX. Now, I don't even know why he's paying attention to them. I don't know if he's feeling threatened by them in some kind of way. I don't know what the deal was with that, but that I mean, like, who really cares about a GX or a Victor Bone or a ZX? Like they've been around, or Octavius, they've been so. You know what I mean? I mean, and as far as people up there listening to them, I mean, that's just cause if they on Limits channel, it's late at night and that's Insomniac TV. But ain't nobody paying no attention to what the hell Octavius got to say. In my opinion, who cares about mid tab? And as far that's why I have been. And as far as GX go, we know he been trying to gain relevance over here. Now he was getting some traction over. I don't know if he still is when he was cool with Ness, but from what I understand, him and Ness fell out. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I thought. I don't know. So, but I don't even know why nobody pay these people attention. So why would you even bring them up? And as far as Vic Damone, oh, I felt like he felt intimidated by Vic Damone, because he said he was gonna hit Shakim's panel, and Vic Damone was up there talking about whatever. But if he was gonna hit the panel, just hit the panel. You know what I mean? And redirect the conversation just like everybody else do. So I didn't understand. And then my thing is, KR, and here's the thing: when you go to referencing heterosexual men in the sector, please don't put the gay men in a category with the women, right? Don't do that. Don't put yourself in a category with women in reference to heterosexual men. And the reason why I say
And
that
what way
is
did he do
because
that?
some
I
gay
didn't.
men, huh?
What way did he do that? Because I didn't watch his video.
Because he said when it come to Octavius and all that comment that he was doing, if it would have been a gay man or a woman, they would have got checked, right? Here's my thing: you are gay men, some of them, I don't know all of them, but a lot of gay men over here are just as misogynistic as heterosexual men. So when it comes to you're being very hypocritical, in my opinion, when you associate yourself, when you associate gay men with black women, and when any other time when you want to say something to a black woman, you are just as much or more misogynistic than a heterosexual man. I don't think that that is a fair analogy. Okay,
That's actually the issue that I have with Funky Dineva lately. Is I feel like
girl.
he made his entire career off of the backs of
Hmm.
black women, is
And you don't
mocking,
like black women. Go
and he
ahead.
don't like them.
Hmm.
And I,
Neither does T.S. Madison. But go ahead.
as I look back, like on like the whole ATLian situation, I remember being in, before I was like fully grown, being like I think I was like in college, like just
Hmm.
graduated high school, a young, inexperienced woman. I
Hmm.
thought the shit was funny. Like, damn,
Hmm.
I out here getting read like that. But then when you look back on it and you think about, wow, this woman invited this man into her home and he came online and disrespected her after he destroyed her stuff because she evicted him because
Hmm.
he was paying her rent, and the
Hmm.
whole internet basically made her laughing stock.
Hmm.
And like this whole situation where he outed Tamar Braxton for doing
Hmm.
whatever with DC's, but one of Funky Dineva's sticks was that his neighbor husband was coming over and fucking him. And it was a woman. I don't know because, but was coming over and sleeping with him, and she was a woman. So I do see that now that there is a lot of misogyny within their thinking towards black women.
Hmm. Hmm. It absolutely is, because see, it's that black men in general, straight or gay, when it comes to black men and black women, there is historically and ancestrally a rift. Pretty much when it comes, and I'm talking about black men and women, gay or straight, that are descended from slavery, right? And we ain't gonna go into a history lesson, but there is a rift because they have, through the decades and centuries, they have always been emasculated. During slavery, it was buck breaking and all of this and all that, and where the black slave woman would try to protect her, black slave men, be it children or husband or mom and daddy or whatever, and they grew some kind of contempt for us, right? And over the decades, like I said, in years, there's been this growing contempt, right? So
Right.
they've never been able to express themselves until the internet, right? Like I said, when I came on the internet, when I came to YouTube, it was to address China Fox, because she was talking crazy about these black men over here, right? And I'm like, surely she's mistaken. Why she acting like it? Honey, I got a whole education when it came to the manosphere. I had no idea that so many black men felt so derogatorily towards black women, be it gay or straight, right? So I get to the B section, and pretty much it's the same thing over here. They just wrap it up differently, but it's still misogyny, right? It's still like generational or ancestral trauma, and that's really what's going on. But like I said, I didn't agree with KRN, aligning himself with black women just because he's a gay man in reference to these hetero men, right? And then he called the gay. Then he said when it came to Vic and ZX and Octavius, it's like they were exhibiting homosexual behavior, because it's like they are chasing. They're wanting to get on the panels of gay men, like Lemon and whoever over here, right? Well, that is simply because they want to be seen. All right, call it clout chasing or whatever, but KRN, that's the
They
same
changed
thing that you did. When you
they
call
changed
yourself this networking and all of this and all that, and you kept saying you can't say what you want to say. Now, at the beginning of your video, I think you done finally come to realize or acknowledge the fact that YouTube is not a team sport. Okay, there are a lot of frenemies over here, right? Take you, Brianna, for instance, right? We cool right now. We were once enemies, right? I don't even call us frenemies right now. I feel like we ain't going back and forth. Everybody know who the Oracle is. The Oracle has been called a bully, like they want to call Brianna a bully. That's what I want to talk to you about. But I'm not a bully. I'm a mean girl, right? There's a difference,
I'm
right?
gonna drop
So,
down,
but I
y'all. I'm
have
gonna let y'all
So I
talk.
consistently
got a
been a
question for
mean
you,
girl.
Ken. Stay up here.
What? Okay.
Yeah, Kiki, don't go nowhere.
Yeah, I want to know why you took that page back from that girl. She ain't do nothing to you.
What
How
girl?
y'all know I took the pic? Oh well,
She said it this morning on Limits. She was crying.
What girl?
oh, she was on limit again.
She stayed up there though. I think she was up there that night. He
Yeah,
took
well,
he
the,
gave Sonny a page and then took it back
Oh,
from her this morning.
oh, oh, okay.
because I told her already about Lemon. Lemon don't really like you like that, and we
Mm-hmm,
had a discussion about Lemon, and she called Lemon gay. And
mm-hmm.
then you gonna get on his panel and explain yourself and act like you really rock with him, but you're not really giving him the real energy that you said you was going to give him. That's why I did that. You said you was gonna
Oh,
get up there, you was gonna troll, you was gonna drag him and cuss him out, but you got up there and wanted to be his friend.
mm.
Yeah, I don't
But
like that.
but you go on Lemon Channel too.
And drag him and talk
Oh,
ish to him. I don't be his friend, but
Well, I mean,
she
just
had it.
cause it's easy. This is why I said that now when it getting back to KO, and this is where you come in, Brianna. The word of the day I put in my title was what it was it a troll content form or
content
something like that. And he
farm.
was saying something about that y'all will hit Lemon's link and then y'all will, do commentary off of hitting his link. And I'm thinking, well, you do the same thing, like, because I heard you've been over there lately too, right? So, but that I don't even understand why it has to be different for him, or is he just not seeing what's going on? Because in the beef sector, let me finish, Brianna. In the beef sector, we do content about each other. That's what we do in the beef sector. Okay. So are you saying? Then he said it used to happen on Pizarro's panel, right?
Mhm.
If you are the biggest train wreck at the sector at the point in time, or if you the one getting all the numbers at that point in time, of course you're gonna be the one that's talked about more. Lemon is a whole big old train wreck. Okay, he a whole. I mean, to the point to where he got so cocky to where somebody done decided to snatch his channel, right? Because he was doing too much, and now he got to start over again. So if you want to call that content farming, then I mean, are you saying that about the whole beef sector? Like for as long as the beef sector has been the beef sector? Because when I got over here, people was doing content on other beef sector people, not people from other sectors or anything like that. We do content on each other. So am I wrong about that, Brian?
No, I actually would have to agree with you. But what it seems to me is that what King Roman News likes to do is he likes to make these big weaponizing statements
Mm-hmm.
so that other people's actions could be, I guess, ridiculed.
Mm-hmm.
So that while he's throwing his rocks, he's like setting up the game board so that he can make sure that he still has his commentary.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well,
all
if
that
that's the case, then he's content forming as well, right?
exactly. Hmm.
Because we all do commentary on each other. So I don't know if he don't realize it. I don't know if he think he different. I really don't know what's going on with that man. But we all do content on each other. And then he said that. Now here's another thing, right? When he was talking about in reference to you and Rick Reed, right? He
Hmm.
uh he was talking about, and I didn't know this, but he said that Rick Reed said he flagged your channel and he'll flag it again, right?
Not what he said.
And
Well,
that's not what he said. What did he say?
what he said was, in a way, he said it, but then he didn't. He was like, "Yeah, I flagged your channel. I thought we was into it," and I said, "No, you was into it with yourself." I
Mhm,
said, "Because me and you exchanged words, that mean we into it, or I cussed you out and you cussed me out, and we exchanged words." So
mhm,
then Rick Reed was like, so he came on the panel, and then he was like, I mean, if you want me to keep flagging it, I can. I say, do as you please.
mhm.
And then he was
Well,
like,
why do you think he flagged your channel? Just cause y'all was into it? That's not the beef sector way.
Because he said he feels as though like I contributed into ruin the sector, and I said I
Mhm,
don't feel like I contributed to ruin the sector because I've always did what I did. My channel has always been a place where people were welcome to come, people were welcome to hang out. I did my own thing. What happened is y'all grew up. Y'all decided that y'all did no longer want to do content. Y'all
mhm,
decided that
mhm,
y'all wanted to be mature, move
mhm,
on with y'all lives,
mhm,
continue with y'all families,
mhm,
further y'all careers. That's what y'all decided to do.
mhm,
So if I continue doing what I'm doing and the type of content that you like is no longer being made,
Mm.
who fault is that? That's your fault that you stopped doing content.
All right, well, y'all hit the like button, please. But you know what, you're right about that. A lot of the old beef sector people, including me, I'm not OG or nothing, but I don't beef no more. I just do my commentary, right?
Right. But he
So,
don't even do that really for real. A lot of people, they might come out, if it's something exciting or something that they
right.
want to talk about, but they're not doing the same type of content that they used to do because
Yeah,
guess what?
nobody is. So there's no, see, Brianna, there's nobody beef with anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So KRN also said that in reference to Rick Reed, he was like and did Rick Reed say that he flagged Lemon's channel as well?
Yeah.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
wow, really?
Yeah, he was flagging him the whole time.
Oh
Every
wow.
anytime like he would see a flaggable offense, he was flagging it.
I
And
thought somebody else flagged this channel. I think more than one person was flagging this channel, to be quite honest with
a lot of people were flagging him at one
you. Yeah,
time.
yeah, I can believe that. But let me ask you this. So, dang, I want to say this first. He also said that in reference to Rick Reed flagging everybody, he was like, burn it down, flag them all down, burn it down, flag them all down, and all this and all that. I'm
Oh, he
thinking,
was
well,
for
are you
it?
not including yourself?
Oh, he want everybody's channel to be gone?
He said, flag them all down, burn it down, flag them down. That's what he said over there, yesterday. I'm thinking, well, do you think by you saying that Rick Reed is not going to flag your ass too? See, here's the thing that people don't understand. In the old beef sector, it was different. So KRN, if you're listening, by you saying flag them all down or burn them all down or whatever else it is you said, you are also including yourself because Rick Reed don't like you either. You're not getting no brownie points by over there not talking ish like him. Just like you said, you didn't understand why Brianna wasn't going back and forth with him. You over there trying to kiss his butt the long way. Because
No,
when he'll
what's
flag your ass
amazing
down
though,
too.
what's
Uh,
amazing though is from what I was told that he didn't have that same energy for Lemon though. He felt like
uh,
he understood why Lemon didn't do it, but he couldn't understand why I didn't do it. But I
oh,
actually sat up there and had a conversation with Rick Reed, and I
uh,
still explained my point of view of how I felt like what he did wasn't smart.
uh. Well,
But with
I don't
Lemon,
agree with the whole flagging thing. I believe it
but
is.
why could he understand it with Lemon, but he couldn't understand it with me? What's the difference?
Are you talking about KRN?
Yeah, what's
Well,
the
I mean,
difference?
because it's just being messy. There is no difference. And we also have to go back to that misogyny thing, right?
Oh,
And he
okay.
tried real hard not to talk about the trifecta, right? Now we know that he got his come up, at the time. When and now shoot, I was happy about it too. At the time, I was like, "Oh, get him, get him, get him!" Right?
Hmm.
He got his start. He got his numbers right now because of him. I'm gonna do air quotes. Coming against the trifecta, and kind of not taking down the trifecta, but a lot of I like how Lemon is being treated right now. That's how they wanted somebody to come along and treat the trifecta, right?
Yeah,
Because the trifecta was getting all the numbers at the time. But here's the thing: let me say this: everybody get a turn, right? Now, some of us are just simply fucking messy. I'm simply fucking messy, okay? Just like I was talking about y'all at that one point in time, I am now talking about him. People call me shady. People call me a bully. It's all content to me, okay? I'm always spinning whatever. It is what it is, right? But if you continue on, now he's saying that he want to play a victim, right? If I say something, or if it was me that said I flagged somebody's channel down, they would have blackballed me, or they
no,
would have just
they didn't
just.
blackball him for lying.
Well, that's what he did. That's what he felt like. If he said certain, he can only say certain things. People won't appreciate it.
He
Or
literally lied, told a big ass lie,
yeah, that's what he
and
said.
still to this day has never been made to be held accountable
But that's
for
true
the lie that he told.
about you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, in his workplace or whatever. Right,
exactly.
right. Now, here's the thing. I agree with that, but what was I going to say? Who is this girl Mia? That's why I want you to hit the link because Reed is calling you saying you bullied the girl Mia, and then Seven said you bully pretty girl. Y'all was folks around her. Some folks around her bully pretty girls, and she said something about you and your man. Then you said something about her and that dusty man. I heard your video yesterday when you was responding to her. Who is this? Is Mia a new content creator? Oh no,
So
somebody told me she was
yeah,
sitting on the panel over. She was women's moderator or
yeah,
whatever.
girl that was talking to um was talking to audio behind the scenes.
Okay.
Audio, a troll page dropped down in Lemon's chat, and when Mia was on there, was on the panel after the day that they argued on my channel, and they were supposed to pull up on each other.
Mm-hmm.
So Mia is sitting on that on Lemon's channel, and a troll dropped down, and it basically says, "Mia, you fake," right?
Mm-hmm.
So then some kind of way Mia starts going off on the troll, and then some kind of way it comes out that her and Audio was talking.
Mm-hmm.
So of course Lemon is
Mm-hmm.
eating this up, of course. So there's this whole situation where they're going back and forth. The
Mm-hmm.
next day, I'm like, girl, how do you not see that you were manipulated by Lemon in this situation? Like, you were so mad at Audio, but Lemon is the one who got more to gain from this. Like, really look at what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So Mia comes on my platform and we're all talking about it. And she got in the picture, she got like it looked like a roller set, like you know, like girls now get the roller sets to like still press their hair, like to blow out their hair. So it looked
Mm-hmm.
like she had like a roller set in her hair, and I was just like cracking little jokes about her having roller sets, like a roller set.
Mm-hmm.
So that night, that night we're in Lemon's chat, and I say, and I tell her that no, I'm like, oh my god. I said, I look at her page, and actually she's really pretty. I said she's a gorgeous girl. I'm saying this in the
Uh-huh.
chat. And
Uh-huh.
so somebody else in the chat was like, she's not pretty. Like, look at that. That's not a good picture of her. I was like, okay, no, the picture isn't good of her, but she's actually really cute. So she mistook it as though I was talking bad about her or um like I was like trying to slick shade her. But I was like, no, if you look up in the chat, actually I was saying that you're actually a really pretty girl. And
Uh-huh.
she was
So
but
what? Let me. Why did Reed? So Reed took that and she started calling you a bully.
I thought Reed was calling me a bully based upon other shit. I don't know. I don't know. I would hope Reed was calling me a bully upon other shit because if she feels like I'm a bully in that situation, I don't know. I I wouldn't
No,
even.
so no, I don't. You know, it could have been something else. I didn't listen to the Fool's video, but girl, it is what it is. But let me ask you this:
Mhm.
what what made Seven come out and do a video and specifically highlight you and your relationship?
That's really something that you will have to ask Seven.
So she just did it. Hey, y'all hit the like button, please. Please share the
I
video.
think it stemmed from the Mia situation, and I don't know if
Hmm.
she really saw the Mia situation, and
Right.
Seven sees things from her own point of view. But I couldn't tell you what made her react the way she
But didn't
reacted.
she say she felt like that some people around her bully pretty girls?
But who bullies Seven?
Mm.
That who bullies her? I don't listen. I don't
Maybe
know.
I'm missing something too, because I'm lost in translation. That's why I'm glad you hit the link.
Yeah,
I
I
only
didn't
got
know she had
26
things.
likes. I'm
Please,
sorry, Brianna. Can y'all please hit me out? Can I get at least a 50 likes? I mean, my goodness, y'all doing me like this? Go ahead, Brianna. I'm sorry.
yeah, I have no idea. Like it was
Hmm.
random. Um, I don't. I really feel like in the relationship department, like me and Seven both should just mind our business.
Uh.
Like, girl, your dating history isn't squeaky clean, and girl, my relationship is my relationship. Like, I I I have no. I just feel like what are we comparing here?
I, I, I mean, I honestly don't know,
I
Brianna. But at
there's no.
the but at the beginning of the
Pretty is
video,
so subjective. Pretty is subjective. Some people could
pretty
feel
is
like
absolute. Can I just say that? I agree with that. Pretty is absolutely subjective, right? A lot of people don't think that I am a beautiful woman. When I look at the mirror, in the mirror, I see I am a beautiful woman. I don't have no complaints. The reason why I know that I am a beautiful woman, and I don't need no validation is because my daddy validated me. He told me that I was a beautiful girl all my life. Okay, and so since you ain't my daddy, you can't tell me whether I'm pretty or not. I don't give a fuck. Well, if you think I'm pretty, thank you, but it's not necessary. But I'm sorry, I just want to say that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I listen, somebody might look at Seven and think she's a gorgeous woman.
Mm.
Somebody might look at Seven and see the opposite. It's subjective.
I think
But
both of y'all cute. I don't
but
know
me
this to be a
personally,
person though.
I can tell a woman that she's beautiful and not feel nothing about it.
Mm.
That's literally what that's why everybody was in the chat was confused because they're like, no, she's literally telling people, she's literally saying that the girl is beautiful because she's a pretty girl.
Mm.
She is. So
Okay. Well, I ain't never seen her. I don't know nothing about her. I didn't
yeah.
know if she was a new content creator, a panel person. I didn't know who she modeled for. I just want to know what the hell the big deal was, right? And
Yeah.
so
But Reedy
that's
has a lot. I'm not even going to read because
go there.
she Reed just
Yeah.
has a lot of nerve to enter any conversation about anybody's looks.
Well, Reed is like Octavia. She want to be counted. Okay.
You didn't see her and what you call it get into it last night on Lemons.
Reed was over there.
Reed clicked the link and got into it with
What?
just Krista.
No, she didn't. Cause just Krista is easy though.
She got into it with just Krista.
What she say, girl? She is inserting herself. Okay.
Um, because basically just Krista was on the panel and she was doing the most. She was behind it with Limit. And I think Reed said, like, come on now, like y'all clearly running the play. Like, there's no way, like,
Mm-hmm.
for real right now.
Yeah.
And BBW said something back. So she said something back, and then they just was exchanging words, and that's how they got into it.
But when it comes to Lemon and Krista, in my opinion, they have some kind of sick symbiotic relationship.
They're
Okay.
less,
You know, and that's why they bounce off of each other in a very
mm-hmm.
uh in a very interesting way. I will say it like that. And as far as people, the reason why, see, Lemon, he gonna have to go back to his oldies now. Every time he get in trouble, if you notice, just Krista is allowed back on his panel, right? When he
And
get his
that's what I
numbers back
told her.
up,
I was like, BBW, it literally looks like you shucking and jiving.
right? Cause she do for content. You know, when every time it makes me cringe every time she say, I don't believe Lemon is gay. Just Krista, you a lie. We are peers, okay? And you know that I know that you are telling a damn lie, okay? You know that I know that you and Lolo use Lemon for content.
Well, I don't want to talk about Lolo right now, because they said they're recommending her mom for hospice.
Oh, really?
So
That's unfortunate.
yeah, I
But maybe
just,
that's what she need. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just that time, and God bless them. You know what I
mhm,
mean? But a fact is a fact. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But my prayers go out to Lobo and her mom. Um, uh, I really can't imagine what she going to. Going through. You only get one mama. I
right.
lost my mama decades ago. Okay, and she is blessed to still have her mama. And if she is going to hospice right now, then that means she is probably entering her last phase of life. God bless her. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that Lola is there for her mom. You know what I mean? Because I was here for my mom. I know how that feel. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that's just being real. But as far as the content go, uh, they both latched on to him in their own way. Cause after all these years, they wanted to try to revive their channels or whatever, right? And is there anything wrong with that? No. But let me ask you this: what do you think about KRN using the term content forming? Like, I
Isn't
know.
that what Wiley was saying? I gotta go in like 2 minutes and I'll be back if you still alive. But isn't that what Wiley was saying about Armand Wiggins? Like the content forms, like what the
Oh, so
what
somebody
does
done
that
said it before.
yeah, like what does that even mean?
What does it even mean? Because everybody bounce off of everybody. That's what we do over here. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I guess he think he different. Like I really
They
think
made
he
him feel
think he
like he
different. But
did. They
what
made him
he
feel
did yesterday was content forming in his own words. Because you talking about everybody else over here. Because that's what we do. You see what I'm saying? So it's just how I feel about it, Brianna. I don't know.
okay.
But
All right,
anyway,
I'll be right back.
okay,
So if
baby.
you're
Thank you
I'll be
for
right back.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. Y'all, I got 32 likes. I'm gonna have to go in a few minutes. My own self, I try to make it to an hour, but I ain't got my text message, child. I ain't got my text message. Y'all, please hit the like button. Y'all doing me wrong. Y'all are doing me wrong. Okay, I cannot believe it. Anyway, uh, I'm glad Brianna. Thank you, Brianna, for hitting the link, and thank you, Kiki, for hitting the link. But as far as I didn't. I just like I said, I listened to the thing, and I didn't appreciate. I think the boys are whining. I think I felt like our lives are content forming when you add your right. And see, and then he was saying that how Pizarro or Brianna or whoever hit this link and they really don't like him. Nobody really don't like each other over here. Okay, as far he played a friend of me game too. They call it networking, right? You go after the trifecta, but you still, you like Pizarro, even though Pizarro drag you all the time, right? You wanna go after uh what is her name? Lady Nika and Brianna, and you feel stifled because you feel like people going like scold you about going after them all the time, right? So it make it seem like you want to be a victim, but you really feel a way about it. I'd be confused about that. But that's content forming as well. Okay, we content form after each other, right? Now, before I go, I heard Truth Enterprise over there talking about something about somebody lied on VS. Now, I don't know if she was talking about KRN in reference to KRN saying that VS said she was coming back, I think, in January. I don't know if that's what she meant about that, but I heard him say that. I don't know if she said it or not. You know what I mean? And then Truth could have been talking about somebody else, right? I don't know, right? So, and as far as him saying uh, you know, he felt like a lot of the OGs are coming back and all this and all that. I disagree. The circa of the B sector OGs when they had their time, over here they were very entertaining. The whole sector was different, right? The vibe was different, the atmosphere was different. Y'all please hit the like button if you don't mind if I get off here. And it's never going to go back to that, right? Times have changed. Players have changed, if you want to call them that, and it's never going to be that, right? So you don't have to worry about the OGs coming back because, like Brianna said, folks done moved it right along. Okay, it really ain't nobody to beef with no more, right? So if you're worried about the OGs coming back and starting up the beef again and all of this and all that, honey, that water is under the bridge. The time has passed, right? Those beefs have died down. Ain't nobody got time to be reigniting those old beefs. So I don't understand why the a lot of the OGs will be coming back, like all at one time, what they would be coming back for anyway, right? Because this stuff going on right now is mediocre, right? They y'all call it the 2.0s, they call it networking. I think that KRM was saying it because he wanted to distinguish himself from what it is that all of the 2.0s do. They are our frenemies, right? In my opinion, that they do frenemy content, right? They'll sit that they pick and choose who they like one day, and then they'll go back to their channel, talk about them, then they'll hit the link, and then they cool. Okay, that's the type of content that goes on around here these days. It's par for the course. But as far as them coming back, like for what? Like for what? You know what I mean? So I don't see no OGs coming back in droves or nothing like that. I don't see it. You know what I mean? And but I'm not psychic. Who knows? I don't know. But if you want the OGs to come back, you want Rick Reed to burn down the sector. And oh, then let me talk about Rick Reed before I go. As far as Rick Reed goes, Rick Reed is being picky, right? He messing with y'all, right? He been messing with y'all. He picking. He felt like y'all done turned the sector into a bad, done made it what it is today. But Rick, you got to realize that the old beefs is never going to be the way that it was because their days are gone. Now, I think you are very thin-skinned if you are running around here flagging people's channel, really for no reason, simply because you don't like the way that the beef sector is now. Do you see what I'm saying? It's never going to go back to the way it was. It's never going to be that. So you need to get over that. It is what it is, right? And as far as all this flagging going on, it is destroying, there ain't up but a few channels around here now. And, it's destroying the content. Like it's nothing to talk about anyway if you don't want to talk about the fake storylines, And if you're worried about, and then he said something about the OGs having the power and people like Lemon having the numbers and they coming out to his numbers and all of this and all that. You don't have to directly feel a way about anybody's numbers. All you have to do is do your own thing. And if the people want to listen to you, they're going to listen to you. And if they don't, they don't. Now, if the OGs come out in droves, all they got to do is, do content on their channel and they'll get their numbers up. Because they OGs, you know what I mean? Now, a lot of the new people around here don't know nothing about the OGs, but the reason why they will go over to the OGs panel, whether they know anything about them or not, simply because they will follow the crowd. They will do that. It's going to happen. Do you see what I'm saying? And so you don't have to worry about numbers and all of this and all of that. And as far as you worried about cloud chasing, in my opinion, King Roman, and I don't mean no harm, you came over with cloud chasing too. You came over here with that networking stuff too. You have never stood alone your own self. Do you see what I'm saying? Just because you can do go a couple of hours without doing a panel. I don't have a panel channel. Jay Wilson wants to have a panel channel. You know what I mean? A lot of the older people don't have a panel channel, right? So that's the circle that we're in now, the panel channel, right? A lot of people like to do it. Some people do it, some people don't. It is what it is, right? But and I was confused by the video and I want to talk about it, and I know sometimes I listen to Lemon because he is the only one on. Right, he's Insomniac TV. He be the only one on. He be for hours. Now, as far as Lemon's channel, his channel being taken and him having to rebuild again, I honestly think it's cause he was so cocky. Like he was so people just want to set him down for a minute, okay? And I really think that he brought that on himself. Okay. Now I was listening to the African Heartbreaker over there, and she was saying something about y'all please hit the like button. I only got 39 likes. Can I get to 50 likes before I get off here? She was saying something about I forgot what I was gonna say. Um she was saying something about oh my god. Whatever it was, I done forgot now, y'all. But anyway, as far as the OGs, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like you'll get Mother, she'll come out here every once in a while and he'll say what he got to say, and he'll go on about his business. Um and that as far as the OG goes, is that the only one that Five Baby come out every once in a while and she'll poke with people. Oh, he just felt like Five Baby was trying to start stuff with Lemon. That didn't pan out. Then she was trying to he over there calling her Dead Nation and all of this and all of that. She would get her numbers back up if she had time to be more consistent, but her life has moved on as well. Ain't nobody got time for this mess all the time, okay? He ain't even got time for this mess all the time. He get the numbers, right now because he really clout chased out the trifecta being, saying, in his effort to quote unquote take down the trifecta. So that's how he got popular. That's how he got his numbers. It's just his turn right now, just like it's Lemon turn. Lemon is the biggest train wreck around here. And he's pretty much the only person causing any kind of dysfunction, really. And so that is why he getting the numbers. Do you see what I'm saying? And so, and evidently, even if he on his new channel, he's still gonna get the numbers. He is still Insomniac TV. Do I hate that other people's channels are being flagged down? Absolutely, because I don't think it's called for. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. I think that you're very thin skinned if you are having to flag somebody's channel down because of something somebody said, right? That don't make no sense. Now they were talking about KRN and over there in the African Heartbreakers chat taking down Trish channel, and he dropped down and said he flagged her channel because she was playing his content. Now, if he flagged her channel because she was playing his content, I absolutely do not blame him for doing that. Just like he said, somebody flagged him for playing Five Babe's content. Okay, whoever if Five Babe did that, I don't blame her for doing it either. But if you're just gonna flag somebody because you got a thin skin or you don't like how the sector is going right now, I don't think that that's called for. A lot of people are spiteful and they are vendettas and they don't want you, I guess, to have the numbers or the whatever, this, that, and the other, and that's cool. But Lemon, you ain't got to come on and brag about it. Okay, that offends people. So you're making enemies. You've been making enemies for a while because of your mouth. You don't know how to treat people that really try to support you. Okay, and so that's how I feel about it. And also, before I go, I heard over at the African Heartbreakers channel that Pizarro said she got her a job. Congratulations, Pizarro. Girl, get with the program, honey. You is a grown woman. You ought to have a job. Good for you. Good for you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay? That is a good thing. All right? But I'm sure you'll still come on here and do your lives when you can. And ain't nothing wrong with that either. Okay? Nothing at all. Right? So, child, that's pretty much all I got. I want to come on here real quick, and say what I had to say. And I also, honey, done fell down a rabbit hole again. I done fell down the Kanika Jenkins rabbit hole again. I'm gonna be doing some uploads, I guess concerning at least one or two. That's right, congratulations. Make that money, honey. Make that money. If you make it honest, okay, on the job, you doing your thing, you going to work and you deserve that money, honey. You ain't gotta ask nobody for nothing, right? To get the folks together. I heard of that. But that idiot, I don't agree with nothing that thing is doing around there. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, why would you not have a job when you're an adult? Times is hard out here, right? Times are hard out here. But that's all I saw, y'all. I really want to talk about the mean girl versus the bully and all of this and all of that. You know what I mean? I saw somebody went live while I was live because they had to jump on it. Some people just want their names mentioned, and they be trolling really to have their names mentioned so they can insert themselves in the conversation. But if Read the Heart of Philadelphia hit anybody's link, especially Lemon's link last night, I'm like, girl, you really want to insert yourself, don't you? You really want to be counted now, right? You tired of Krista looking like a fool with child? I guess Krista ain't tired of Krista looking like a fool, okay? And so it's just whatever. You know what I mean? People gonna keep saying they don't want her over there. Lemon gonna keep having her over there. I don't see why y'all keep giving it attention or energy, okay? Because it ain't gonna change. Y'all please hit the like button on your way out the door. I appreciate it. It ain't gonna change. You know what I mean? That's his backup plan, right? Like I said, they got some kind of sick symbiotic relationship. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I mean, folks? Just gonna have to deal with it. She knows she looking like a fool over there. She look like a fool on purpose, okay? Cause that's her plan, right? And so it does come across as a play, and I don't see why people, give it all their energy, because clearly it's a play, right? So anyway, I gotta go, y'all. I done made my hour. I hope you guys appreciate the commentary. If you came in late, please be part of the replay game. Please hit the like button on your way out the door. Thanks for joining me. Thank you, Brianna and Kiki, for hitting the links. You know what I mean, to kind of discuss with me some of the things that had been said, pretty basically for the most part on King Roman News' video. You know what I mean? And so I guess I was content farming as it pertains to his video. about what he says. So that's kind of what we do around here. We talk about each other. I don't know how it is. I don't see you doing anything differently. Now, I just, but if you're doing something different, okay. But I don't just see anything you doing differently, right? I'm not seeing it. Lemon in love with that woman. Lemon ain't in love with that woman. He can't stand that woman. Okay, Lemon in love with a boy. Okay, Lemon in love with boys. He ain't in love with Krista. All right, they just bounce off of they just bounce off of each other well. Okay, but let me read this. I took a screenshot of this before I get out of here. I almost forgot about it, but let me pull it up real quick. Then I got to go real. So Heavy Bird said, Ed King, if you are willing to defend and protect Tree Dog during the call-ins, why not do all content creators the same? This is a very good question, right? And if your supporters can freely speak their minds, what is the point of having call-ins, right? Can't freely speak their minds. What's the point of having call-ins? Tree Dog, aka Tracy, needs people to say awful things about her because the pieces will send her sympathy coins. But you're absolutely right. Okay? Tree Dog doesn't need protection. She needs relevancy, content, and coins. Bless her smooth operator heart. You are absolutely right. Tree Dog ain't worried about nobody. She don't need nobody. No KRN protection plan. I don't know where he came up with that for. I heard him saying something about Tracy. They can't say this and they can't say that. You know, but that's the point of your channel. Didn't you say people can speak freely? So I thought that was very interesting. You know what I mean? And Hypnotic Touch, commented under it. And I thought that was very interesting because honestly, it's the truth. Why are you trying to protection plan anybody? Okay, when you say people can call in and drag you too or whatever, and all this and that and other, why come Tracy got to be special? That's what the people are wondering, right? And so, is that you? What is that you do? Kissing behind? You know. So, and then so why? What is that? And Tracy been around here a long time, okay? Tracy been around here before me and you. She don't need no protection. Tracy know exactly what the hell she doing, okay? When she come out here acting crazy and saying all this and all that, uh, she know what she doing. Tracy good. She don't need no protection plan, right? So anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that real fast. Bird laughing. Later, baby. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please hit your like button on the way out the door. Please be part of the replay gang. I love you guys in the way that Christ loves you. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.